the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up!
Welcome everybody to another episode of This is CorbinCenter. Summer is kicking off. I always want to start off with a nice Corbinite recognition, and this one's going to go to Alex. And let me get to the reason why coming up. I feel like I'm going to jump around a little bit, but I got to start off by also plugging my brand new t-shirt. The nice thing about this is also this design is done by your Uncle Beak. This will be the second time that the first of two times that you hear his name mentioned in here. So go follow him on Twitter. His account got suspended. You should go follow him. Great graphic designer, making the Darin Corbin antagonist shirt, which will be available at Wrestlepalooza, which I will get to in a second. But first of all, let's jump right back. I said the big reason, Alex, why you get this recognition is mainly because I did a little thing on my fan page, and sometimes when you ask a question on social media, you are opening the floodgates. You have to be kind of masochistic to allow something like this to happen, because you know what to expect in the world of wrestling. Like, you are going to get the worst of the worst of the worst sometimes, or maybe the most off-the-wall bonkers stuff ever, or in this case, I posted a photo of myself sitting on the ring, very forlorn, from a match from Freelance Underground. Credit to you, CameraGuyGimmick. But the thing was, during this match, so I said, what am I thinking about? Now, look, I have a dirty mind. I have I like a good, immature joke, sophomore humor once in a while, but so many of you posted, ooh, I hope that's not a fart. Ooh, I hope you didn't poop yourself, or maybe that was a poop. First of all, I'm sitting on the ring. And if my thought there was, ooh, hope I didn't fart or poop, first of all, so many of you went to it that I just was like, oh great, another fart, another poop, another whatever. Alex, you were the beacon that came through in the comments that said, dental plan, Lisa needs braces. Knowing that I'm a huge Simpsons fan, I appreciated that you jumped in on this one, and that is why you got my Corbinite recognition for this week, because at least you threw something in there that was there. I don't know if that many people, if that's the face that you would assume I would make if I crapped myself, especially during a match. I've never had it happen, but I don't feel like that would be the face. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go on, shall we? The biggest thing is I have the St. Paul Slammer coming up. My match has been announced. My mystery partner, whoever it may be, against Devon Monroe, mystery partner. You have the Uptown VFW champion versus the Wrestlepalooza champion, also closing in on 1 year, and Wrestlepalooza is going to be just right around the corner. And Devon, you made a comment. You said, I've burned so many bridges at First Wrestling, which is true. I have no qualms in that. My rise to the main event, the rise to the championship, all started with the biggest betrayal in the history of Wrestlepalooza, in the history of First Wrestling, when I turned on North Star Express partner Ryan Cruz. Now, who would be crazy enough to team with me? I have in my head who I think would be loyal to me, and I don't want to give it away, because it's not like, if you want to see who my mystery partner is, you're going to have to come to the event, plain and simple. I don't just give away things for free. I have also a Patreon, or if you join, you get to see exclusive. You get to see what you hear it here first. You get to see some behind-the-scenes stuff. I know better than to give it away here for free. So if you want to go check that out, go right ahead. And Devon, I know that you probably have a lot of people who are willing to team with you, but I also know that you have a lot of people that would not want to get embarrassed by me out there. And the main thing is you and I have crossed paths numerous times, and it doesn't matter who tries to step in the ring across from me. I've beat them all. Hands down. I listed last time my list of all my accomplishments, all those I've beat, all those indie darlings, and I know you have a lot of friends, but I didn't get to the championship by making friends. I got there by winning and beating your friends. So that's how it works. And speaking of championship reigns, Wrestlepalooza is just around the corner, and it is going to be a celebration because it will signify so close to 1 year, a reign that, again, a lot of people are going to go with the Roman Reigns, the 1,000 days. They're going to talk about that, and that's great. He's on top of the mountain, up at the big promotion, up on top of WWE. That's great. But on the independent scene, where many memories are a little, the only time you ever really see a year-long reign, in all honesty, is when a promotion folds and they forget to collect the championship back. Heck, I've been Echo Pro champion for, I think, going on 16 years now, maybe 15, whatever. But promotions fold, that's why they're champions. They don't run another show, that's why they have champions. And the biggest part about that is some of the reasons why some of these championship reigns are so long is because there was a pandemic and there was a lot of time in between their matches. But I have been a defending champion. I have consistently gone out there, and yes, even when my collarbone was broken, I still made the appearances that I was supposed to make. As an obligated champion, I still was there. Now, do I have to wrestle on every show? No. When you reach the top, you don't have to wrestle on every single show. That's why I'm actually a huge fan of Roman Reigns. That's why I believe Roman is great. That's why I loved Lesnar as champion. I mean, the champion's the attraction. That is why the promotion thrives, because I hold the championship. I've made the championship. I've even made the Uptown VFW championship, which is Devon Monroe's. He's got it right now, but if it weren't for me, that thing wouldn't even be in existence, and it wouldn't be as prestigious as it is. I have the one that the whole center of the event revolves around. You look it up, you look at Wrestlepalooza, I am synonymous with Wrestlepalooza, and it is because of me that everything in the past year that has been big. When I came back after being off for a year, I said this place was a shell of its former self. You can look back, you can see that. I returned at the synagogue and I attacked Devon Monroe. I attacked Eric Cannon while they were fighting over a secondary championship. And I said that this place was a shell, but now I'm going to turn it around because I was ashamed of what it's become, because I am the kickstart of adrenaline that promotion needed to be interesting again. And since I've been back, people are talking about First Wrestling. We've gone to the Mall of America. We've sold out numerous events again. There was a time when First Wrestling was happy to put on events for 125 people, because just to put on events, I was not there to just be a part of an event. I am there to make memorable events and pack the place. And for me, it only made sense to come back at a time when I could hold a championship, when I could cause chaos in a world where we were actually able to pack those buildings just like I know I could. Because as I am the top draw at First Wrestling, it just solidifies it. Since I came back, the houses went up. And Devon Monroe, let me remind you that you are lucky enough to play in the ring while I am building the house. Just keep that in mind. Now, let's switch gears for a second, because I will have so much to talk about when I hit that 1 year plateau. So we'll have a lot to talk about. But I wanted to switch again because, again, your Uncle Beak, I told you he made my design. I want you to also know this is something that I love. You know how I love when dirt sheets think that they're reporting news? You know how I enjoy that. Well, recently he posted about this NWO hat that had the WWE logo on it. And of course, some dirt sheets decided to run with it, because what a travesty it is that WWE is rebranding the NWO, a WCW faction, as a WWE faction, and they made a big deal out of it, and people in the comments lost their mind. So I wanted to see if my consultant would take a chance at journalism. So when I sent them the picture of this hat, let's see how he reacted.
Okay, so Corbin sends me this hat, and I'm not one to wear hats because I can't cover up the dude. But anyway, what I wanted to say is this: I don't like the idea of everything needing a reboot, or everything needing like a remake, or everything needing a bootmake, or whatever it's called, because they should just leave tradition. You can't just go changing tradition. tradition. The original logo didn't need any changing. But I guess it's kind of ironic because like the NWO said tradition bites, and now WWE like owns the NWO, and they're changing the hat, and they're putting like the little logo in there, and it makes me wonder, like, is this like subliminal messaging, and they're trying to actually like put more, like maybe that WWE logo. I gotta go back and look at everything else. Maybe if you look real hard, you might see that logo just somewhere else. You might see it on every shirt. Maybe it's like that. How everyone thinks you see the Illuminati triangle. Maybe it's a pro wrestling Illuminati. Maybe I think it's naughty that they changed the logo, because like again, I like the original because I'm down for life. But what can I say? I'm just not. I'm not very good with change. A lot of times, like, sometimes I wear the same outfit. Sometimes, time and time again, I got like my Sunday best, and I wear it every Sunday. But you know what? It's just not gonna be a hat that I'm gonna be wearing. Just gonna throw it out there.
Look, I expected that of him. I mean, honestly, like, he takes a lot of things and rolls with it, so I was not surprised when he got upset about it, because, he always tells me, like, it hasn't really come up, but he thinks that he's actually Wolfpack for life, so we'll digress. But this is going to wrap up another episode of CorbinCenter. The summer is just getting started. Trust me, I'm going to have a lot to talk about, and I cannot wait to share all the success that comes with the summer of Corbin.